everybody, Panda here with a pretty off-topic sort of rant today. Usually I rant about things ahead of time, I have a plan and everything. But I was sitting around on my iPad just chilling, checking Twitter, going on Game Facts, laughing at people who were shitting on the PS4, whatever. I was bored, and then I came across something. I was checking my my Origin pre-orders. I pre-ordered the deluxe version of SimCity, and I also pre-ordered, what was it called? Sims 3 University Life? Yeah, University Life. And a long time ago, when I pre-ordered this is like when you could first start pre-ordering and you found out like the pre-order bonuses. They were both scheduled to come out March 15th, which is coming up. And I thought, well, that's bullshit. 2 games, and if you're buying the deluxe edition, it's super expensive. Like University Life, I think is only 40 bucks, something like that. I don't know. Don't quote me on that if it's not true. But I know that not University. Why do I keep saying that? I know that SimCity is like, if you want the deluxe edition, it's like 90 bucks or 80 bucks, something like that. It's a shit ton of money. Now imagine if you're a Sims fan, and there's a lot of hardcore Sims fans out there. For people that don't PC game, if you meet a Sims fan, they will probably have every fucking game, the original box, not like the new redesign box. They might even have those too, just for shits and giggles. And they have like all this shit and they love it, and they get that stuff on release day, they get all the bonus content, they buy the shit off the Sims 3 store, which is a complete rip-off, but I can't help but get some of the stuff too. God damn marketing. But anyway, then they changed the release dates a few weeks later from when I pre-ordered. It was scheduled that SimCity was going to come out March 5th, which I believe is next Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday, I think. And Sims 3 University Life was still scheduled for 15th. So that's great for people in this economy, because some people can't drop the deluxe edition money for both, because some people only get the deluxe editions, and you get like that exclusive pre-order content bullshit. But I was checking around on Origin, blah blah blah, dicking around, and I come to find out University Life is now being bumped up to March 5th too. What the actual flying fuck? EA, Maxis, Origin, all of you need to get together and say, hey, maybe we shouldn't be assholes. And on the day, a big SimCity game which was announced, which had what, like it was a couple of years since the last one. And we were releasing it for a ridiculous 80-90 bucks for the deluxe edition, which you know a lot of people are going to want the deluxe edition. Some people don't, but hey, there are those people out there. How about the same day we release an expansion pack that people were dying to see pretty much since The Sims 3 was released the same day? No, asshole, don't. That just drives me nuts when companies do that. They release like 2 highly anticipated games the same fucking day. Because think about it, in this economy, not everyone can afford it. People can barely afford new consoles these days. You gotta get that pre-used shit with that really iffy warranty on it. But yeah, people can't always afford the $60 new releases of consoles. And then when you got people that do multiple consoles, like I got the 360, the PS3, I got a PS2, I got a 3DS, and I have the PC. Look at all that shit I gotta buy games for. And there are some people that are even more hardcore than me. They got like the Nintendo 64, which you can hardly get those games, and when you do, they're like 20 freaking bucks because some asshole on Amazon thinks he knows how to price anything, which he doesn't. Okay, I'm having a moment. But seriously, I hate when companies get together and take a bunch of like highly anticipated games and put them together on the same day. You know what it's going to lead to? It's going to lead to shittier sales than if they had just put it at 5th and 15th for whichever game. I don't even care what order they would come out. But that's the thing, they don't care. They just think, oh, well, we'll get the money eventually. No, you won't, because people won't pre-order this deluxe edition if they want to get University Life 2, because $40 versus $80, $90. Now, true, you can get the non-deluxe version, which is kind of shitty because you get a lot of bonus stuff for it. So that's like, what, 60 bucks? 60 versus 40 still. So SimCity is either going to really suck, or people are going to be more excited for SimCity since it's been on such a year's hiatus. And EA, Maxis, Sims 3, whatever, University Life, that was like the first expansion besides Pets and Weather that people really wanted because they were so good in Sims 2. Now people are probably thinking, oh, well, you guys waited so fucking long, I don't even give a shit anymore. or they won't buy that. Either way, it's going to come down to some people are going to make a choice. They're either going to get it or they're not going to get it. They're going to get the deluxe edition or they're not going to get it. Which I think is bullshit. You shouldn't make the consumer choose between one product or another if they want both products. It's bullshit. The economy is not in a position to do this yet. It hasn't been for a long time, let's be honest here. Now maybe if we go back a few years, maybe, let's go the 90s, because that's when, the 80s and 90s when the economy was pretty kick-ass. People would buy that shit, they'd be like, hell yeah, I'm gonna drop like $300 on a bunch of release day games and consoles and shit. Now people can barely afford to get launch day consoles. You see the Wii U sales? Down the potty. Meanwhile, game sales are going to get progressively shittier because remember the good old days? I'm going to go grandma in a sec. Remember the good old days when you could get a PS2 game for $50 on release day? Yeah, you used to actually be able to buy games for $50 on release day. Not this $60 bullshit. You could get them for $50. Seriously, what the fuck? Why did that price jump happen anyway? I'd rather pay $50 than $60 for a game that's probably going to suck ass, because let's face it, the originality lately in games has gone way down the toilet since I bought games for $50. Seriously, I have some PS2 games that have more originality in the loading screen than an entire ending for a new game. Whatever, I just get so sick of companies thinking they can bleed the consumer dry just because they hype the shit out of stuff. Now, honestly, there's another part to this rant. I recently got an email from, I think it was actually the SimCity, like, I guess, official email. They emailed me thanking me for playing the beta and asking me if I would like to upgrade to the deluxe edition when I pre-order. Haha, two things, asshole. I never played the beta because it was a closed beta for the longest time, and your asshole makers on Twitter actually were tweeting, though, for a while, codes if you could answer trivia and retweet them and follow them and all sorts of bullshit, which I think is a really cheap grab to get someone to get the closed beta. Which, by the way, wasn't supposed to be screenshotted and uploaded, filmed and uploaded. It's still happening. So you guys really should have worked on that policy. Assholes. It was an open beta for a little bit, but it was during my visit with Phil, and why would I take time that the very limited time I see with my boyfriend say, oh, well, fuck you, Phil, the beta's open, I'm gonna play the beta on your computer, you sit in the corner and cry like a bitch. No. No. So, thank you, SimCity team, whoever that asshole was that was in charge of sending that email to pretty much anyone, I guess, that visited the website. I don't know how they picked me. Because if they would know, they know I already have the deluxe edition pre-ordered. So A, go fuck yourself. And B, go fuck yourself. Fucking play it. Thanks for playing our beta that you didn't actually play. Assholes. I would have at least followed the rules of not screenshotting and uploading it to the internet because I'm not an asshole. But no, there are a bunch of people. And I like a bunch of people in the description. Well, I'm pressed, so it's okay. No. It's not. It's not okay. Idiot. See, my dogs are upset. Yara, come here. Come here, be upset with me. Oh, but it's just so ridiculous lately. Just the money grabs. I'm actually concerned for the quality of these games now since they're being released the same day. I'm sure they're done, but I'm worried that they might not be as done as they could have been. But whatever, this rant has gone on way too long. Okay, Panda Lee here. I'm signing off. I gotta go bitch some more about how Sims games have gone down the massive toilet, as well as other consoles and games. But see ya, everybody. Hopefully, Saints Row 3 will be done soon.